Alright, so we are in promos here. Thanks, man. Alright, sorry everybody, running super late on this one, but I had to go to sleep. Like, there were so many students that kept rescheduling over the past couple of days. I didn't end up getting home from school until like 8:30 p.m. And I had literally had like 2 hours of sleep. Aside from like, I fell asleep in the library for like 20 minutes. Just like laying up against my backpack. I'm still really tired, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna pwn some noobs. We're gonna get some coffee. Yeah, so when I went to sleep from about 8:30 when I got home until like 2 minutes ago. I just like was not even functioning. Like I think I almost passed out a couple of times just standing up, walking around campus. Well, that's a Master Yi. Basically means Rakan.
Let's dance.
No, I don't usually, it's not usually this bad. Like, what made this bad today is that I had, 2 sets of conferences, and that kind of this semester there's been this phenomenon of lots of students rescheduling the conference from their first, I do it over 2 days. So I have to see like 40-something students over 2 days. Each one of them I see for 15 minutes. And so if they evenly spread it out, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd be, probably end up being like 11 hours or something like that. But the problem is it's a bunch of people rescheduling, and I'm so nice, I just let them reschedule. They'll say, oh, I forgot this and that, but they just want one more day to, like, do the thing. Hey, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it, buddy. Sorry we're running a little late today. Typically, well, it just depends on the day. My sleep schedule is very different from day to day. There's a couple of days, like, on the weekends I get to, have a relatively normal sleep schedule. But it's just usually on Thursdays and Fridays, it'll end up being split. So I'll have, like, maybe 3 or 4 hours at night, maybe. So from like 3 to 6 or something, I'll go to sleep, and then I'll get home from classes at like 4, and I'll go to sleep from like 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So I'll usually get somewhere around 7 or 8. It will just be split up over 2 sittings, and then the other days, typically I can get most of it done in one sitting. But
We are seeing dancing and thought.
this time it was.
By those who can't hear the music.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The conferences sort of threw that off a little bit. Play some zombie brand. Well, I'll wake up here in a little bit. I've got some
30
coffee.
seconds until minions
If you
spawn.
weren't a little frightened,
Hey, what's up, Victoria? Oh yeah, actually, if I would have tried to start this at 9:30, I would have actually passed out on the keyboard. I'm pretty sure. She's
I am
amphetamines.
only as wild as magic.
Well, I've got my caffeine. It's about as strong as I'll go.
Minions have spawned.
The beatbox has to do da. Man, you digging this air?
give her my Guardian since I don't think we're gonna level 1. Or will we?
It's a revolution. And good.
I maybe could have shielded and flashed or something after him faster. And she should have flashed immediately just over the wall as soon as they got her in that bush.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but I probably could have, like, flash shielded her.
Our people are bleeding. My lady.
Alex asked earlier, how's the Nami matchup? Early on, it's pretty rough. Nami's pretty good into Rakan. I mean, her ult is really annoying to try to get through also. With your ult.
Zaya! Hey! Where is she? I hate it when
She's blowing a lot of, like, she's healing herself and then having it bounce to us, which is not really doing, like, that much.
the only way to understand magic is to plunge into it. Move with it.
An
Humans talk
ally
about
has
their
been slain.
trees. We talk about
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Like, they knew she was there. Because they have it warded. I saw him put a ward there. Okay. Wait, right here, right here.
what humans call magic, we call life.
Yeah, we saw the E top.
I dance because I'm free.
Okay, I'm gonna get a control ward here. I am the Dragon Master. I've got to average so many more dragons.
Safe.
My team has to average like a full dragon or something over most other teams. I feel like we get a lot of dragons, unless we're just getting completely blasted in the lane. Hey, what's up, Fane?
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Rakan. Get him watching you. Then you burn him up. I know people are watching. How could they not be?
I need to go electrocute Rakan one of these times and just try that out, like maybe with a Draven lane or something.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, I'm gonna let them see me run around this way. So he did the old switcheroo there.
I am a chronic line
Missed so many wide opens he has. She's just missed like 4 in a row.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party. I need to know when the action
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to get another Zyra skin. Didn't they?
so fine, I gotta
I guess maybe they didn't do one. I thought maybe they did.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where
An
I'm
ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
time to get it started. desire.
I'm gonna control word back here. Shit, why the hell is it running that way? Didn't I not click on this? Maybe I misclicked on the mini-map. I don't understand how the pathing would send me.
The humans call it.
No, you can definitely solo dragon, starting at like level 4 or something. Yeah, I don't know what I pressed to have me try to run around that way. I must have just like misclicked on the mini-map or something.
Something you have to be serious about. That's their problem.
Well, they don't know that Rek'Sai just randomly went top, but like Rek'Sai, sweetheart, you can't go top like that. I know that he's ahead of you, but if he, I don't know. You gotta at least be able to maybe threaten him. Our Q's still gonna be on cooldown for a little bit here.
Humans' magic is like fire. For us, it's water.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess at least we got a kill out of it. Got her right. Got her right. Auto attack Sivir? Jesus Christ, she clipped so many autos.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm gonna take all they got, then laugh as I throw it away.
Enemy killing spree.
Sivir, there's no way Sivir's that bad. I think Sivir can still do damage, like, as a champion. I don't think they nerfed her damage too badly. I know they nerfed her W a little bit. Yeah, this one is going to be difficult. I mean, Aurelia is up, like, 50 CS. I mean, it's going to be hard. But it's possible.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We gotta back up.
Our will see the truth soon.
We gotta have help. This Rek'Sai, I don't know. We should not have lost these 2v2, so it's our fault that we're kind of in this deficit, but we're just like... I'm just not really able to like use my ults because we just, I guess, don't have the horsepower to kill them. I mean, I get it that Nami heals people. But I shield people, I don't know. Diana, please. It was his first game of promos. I don't know. Maybe it was it's just kind of a waste of time, though. I mean, sort of, yeah, geez. But the thing is, like, regardless of what you try to... You should always just look after yourself in solo queue. Don't worry about, like, trying to act as a gatekeeper or something, because you're just one game in, like, the hundreds or thousands that most people are going to play, you know? And so... like, one person's just not going to be an effective gatekeeper. If you think they're awful, I still think you should just try to carry them as much as you can. They will lose other games. I'm just going to go... I know it's silly because I'm in promos. I just don't think there's any way we're going to win this, and I just want to move on and play another game. Hey, Toxic. We're currently in promos for Plat 2. I'm sure there's a couple of other things I could have optimized bot lane, too. But I feel like I had some pretty good engages, and we should have been able to win those, but... it happens. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that, you know, some people just aren't really that great. I mean, sometimes people just have bad games, too, or they're, like, auto-filled, or they're just on a champion they don't understand, or someone's just flat out better than them on the enemy team, you know? Well, the thing about them doing Toxic, that's why I've just disabled chat completely, just because I don't even want to, like, have that kind of stuff on my mind. I don't think I get too tilted or anything by people that are toxic, but I'll get distracted, you know, by people that are, you know, I usually do all right in a lot of games. Occasionally, you know, I have a real dud every now and then, but usually, like, any sort of toxicity is not directed towards me. But, you know, sometimes it would be. But I just turn it off because, like, you know, 80-90% of chat is just going to be someone, like, complaining, like, and trying to blame somebody else for why they're having problems in the game. So it's either going to be them complaining or them complaining about somebody complaining, you know, type of thing in the chat. It's almost always, like, deflected blame and, just a chorus of deflected blame and like lack of responsibility. And then there's, like, you know, maybe another 5 or 10% that are just like niceties, which are cool, like good job or let's go team or something like that. I would say very little of it is something that's tactical that you can't express with paint or emotes. You know, occasionally if it's something sort of complicated, you know, maybe you need to, maybe typing it out would be okay, but I think for a lot of people, just improving your mental by removing the negativity and therefore fostering the potential for more positivity is ultimately going to help you out in the long run. Now, I haven't personally seen a huge increase in elo since I disabled chat, but I think by and large, I would say in general, I am probably more positive. I think eventually that'll add up. So, I mean, I was never excessively negative to begin with, like most of the time, I don't think.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Not too many people abuse. I will mute the pings if they continually question mark me. But I'm gonna try to play something other than Rakan eventually. But a couple of days ago, I just had a bad experience. I do think the enchanters can be good, but people just keep picking assassins, and like Janna's okay into that, but I know sometimes people like to read some of the nonsense people type in chat, but how many? Dang, I didn't see how many points we lost last time, so I don't know if we can dodge and get back in for a free game or not. I don't know if my MMR was high enough for that. I mean, this game's looking good, so I don't think I would need to dodge, but I need to keep up with that. Because sometimes if you've lost your first one and you have a 3-point dodge, then you might be able to dodge your second one if necessary and then get back into your promos in 1 game instead of 2. So it could still be worth it strategically to dodge. Hey, thanks, Jesus. I try. I mean, you know, if I go on a very large, like, a big loss streak or something, then, you know, I'm human too, but I try to limit the negativity as much as possible. Well, I'm just going to play it live. I think it's probably too late for that. They have a pretty good team. I think we can definitely beat them, though. How much are we concerned about Lux? I guess we'll keep it that way. It will show, I think. I feel like it used to show how much you lost in a promo. So, like, after that last one, if I lost, you know, I might be at 84 LP or something like that. And then if I were to dodge out of it, then I'd go to 81. And then if I have enough MMR and win a game for 19, then I could get back in and win. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to show it on a third-party site. But I'm pretty sure if I looked at it in client, it would tell me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking if I'm like 84, but I'm not sure. I think I've been gaining 19 or 20, but I think this is probably a pretty even game. The Yi's always scary. That's one, but Lee, you know, can punish him early if the Lee's pretty good. Hell yeah, 93,000. Hey, 360's not bad. 30,000, hell yeah, dude. Oh shit, that dude's got almost 800,000. What is that? Okay, that guy does play Zed a lot. Dude, it just moved up a tick. Okay, I was about to say, it better not, like, lever buster me again. Beagles win. Oh, Blitzcrank. I don't like playing Blitz. I mean, Blitz can be very effective against enchanters. Like he would be a good pick into Lux for sure. He's just too one-dimensional for my taste. I really like champions that are multifaceted a lot of times. Awesome, thanks, Matt. Get those rewards.
30 seconds.
Hi. I should have just warded it. I really wish that Riot would like just allow the like just not nerf your early vision as much, because it just feels so bad if you have to ward that bush. But against Lux, I probably should have just warded it.
Minions have spawned.
Really? What is it?
Didn't I run like straight out of the base basically? How do they get there before me?
Ah, yeah, let's get down.
I don't know. I mean, they have a Lux, so I know that's like a possibility.
Oh, I was just laughing at how.
We gotta go.
Why do you lose in Plat versus a Challenger support main? Are their mechanics just so much better? So basically you're asking why are Challenger support mains better than me? I mean, pretty much on every metric you can measure by, they're probably going to be, like, better than me. They're definitely going to be better mechanically. First of all, a lot of people, well, you don't have to do this, but if it's a Challenger that's, like, actually trying to breeze through Platinum really fast without a duo, they're probably not going to play support, honestly. If they're doing, like, if they're trying to have, like, an 80% win rate, and just get back to Challenger as fast as possible, they're probably going to play something like mid lane. Even if they're a support main. Like, support is not something that boosters play, like, ever. You're never going to see a support win one of those, like, unranked to Challenger challenges or whatever. It's pretty much always going to be a jungler. It doesn't mean you can't climb as support, it just means it's going to be very difficult to do it with, like, a 90% win rate through Platinum.
Not saying I told you so.
But aside from that, yeah, I mean, they're just going to, on average, you know, they're going to have better mechanics, they're going to hit better skill shots, they're going to dodge stuff better. They're probably going to punish mistakes more.
What would you do if I died?
I try to position aggressively to punish mistakes. They're probably going to have, like, maybe more effective roams. I mean, it's pretty much anything that I would want to do, they're probably going to do it a little bit better. The one thing where I might come kind of close would be, like shot calling and decision making later on. I don't think I do that at a fairly high level. It's just a lot of it's execution. My biggest stuff is I just get baited into dumb fights, and sometimes I just get, you know, just hit by mechanics too much. I'm just too slow on a flash, or
Why do you never say yes?
An enemy has
just don't
been
sidestep
slain.
stuff as much as I should.
Babe, watch out.
Is she dead?
Ally
Yeah.
has been slain.
It's like, dude, you cannot invade if we don't have priority. Damn, if I would have hit that W, we probably could have forced Ezreal's heal. Well, no. See, that's the thing. Is like, this is an assumption that a lot of people make. A lot of people assume that if you just know the right stuff, that you can play like a challenger, and that it's the same thing. Like I said, I think a normal person who's just like platinum is the highest you've ever been, or that's pretty close to the highest you've ever been. I don't think you would go much faster by playing another role and not playing support. You can definitely climb as support. I'm just saying, basically, if you're smurfing, which is what you're describing, that's different. That's like, an analogy for this might be if you're an NBA basketball player and you're playing in a, you know, high school game or whatever, the best strategy for you might just be to take the ball every time and just run up and dunk the ball on people. They're not going to be tall enough, they're not going to be powerful enough, you can just abuse them. Just take them down into the paint, you know, you're going to be 6'7", you know, 220, and they're going to be 6'3", 180. Just go down there, muscle them up, turn around, and just dunk it in their face most of the time. But if you're an actual high school player playing against other high school players, that may not be the best strat, because you may not be that big, you may not be that strong, that powerful, you may not be able to dunk the ball. And so, you know, a better strategy, or at least a similar strategy, might be to, you know, pass the ball and play around your teammates better. You know, get better court vision, make better plays, and things like that. So it's just like, in basketball, if I were smurfing or whatever, assuming I could play all roles equally, I'd probably try to play something like, you know, shooting guard or center. If I was like a pro player playing in high school, if that's how it worked. But if I was so I wouldn't want to play point guard. But if I was in high school, naturally, then playing point guard would be fine. I got a body block Q here. Shit, am I dead? So I'm not trying to say that, like, you can't climb as support. I'm just saying that if you're a smurf, that's probably not the fastest way to do it. Well, they versus like people that are vastly inferior to them. Yes, they probably could play other roles pretty well. But I mean, that's not always the case. It just depends. I mean, we've had a challenger support on this stream duo with us before. Nasty, when he was a much smaller content creator, came on and duoed and played jungle. I don't know how seriously he was taking it. And he was challenger for a very short period a couple of months ago. But I mean, he's almost always, or like a couple of years ago rather. But I mean, he's almost always in like high diamond or low masters. You know, we only went like 50-50, I think, in the games. And I don't think he had like a major game where it was like, oh my god, you know, he's like 20-0 or something like that. But he also, I'm not sure how seriously he was taking it. He was on a Smurf and that kind of thing. I mean, we've had some people that have been masters before play with us on here. I think Tian at one point had been masters, and his buddy that we played with that one night. Holy shit. Dude, what the fuck is the... Okay. What is the hitbox on this laser? Because it looked to me like I sidestepped it. Did he quit League? Honestly, I haven't kept up with him in a long time. He did not play through... like June through August or something. He didn't play during the summer to focus on his school, so maybe he had an intense like school schedule over the summer. I'm not sure. Okay. Hey, cool, man. I hope they went well for you, those classes. So yeah, you definitely can win a support, but a lot of people don't like, the only people that just outright breeze through platinum like super fast are gonna be like challengers, like best of the best. Like diamond players are not gonna just like breeze straight through typically platinum. Like, you know, they'll win, but they'll have like maybe a 60% win rate, not like a 90% win rate, you know? We're so far behind on items. We can maybe get deluxe. Heh. Sorry, Todd. Okay, yeah. Well, Yee's over there.
Where are we going?
You forgot.
Alright, well. I mean, she pinged it. I went. How much AP does she have? Okay, she went for a ring. You're probably about to get zetted.
Going somewhere.
Hurry up.
Oh, okay, so he's not playing again right now. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, I can't... I haven't been keeping up with as many other streamers that much.
You know my love will save you.
What we have is greater than some human word.
I just watch, like, just outright analytical stuff. Like, sometimes I'll watch some skill cap stuff. Sometimes I'll, like, watch some pro plays. Like, some montages or, like, pro games when they're in session. Like, I'll watch some worlds, but I don't actually watch, like, a ton of League these days, because between the channel and everything else going on. Holy shit! That bind, holy shit. I hate playing against Lux so much.
You left your guard down. Just stay here.
We must keep moving.
I thought it got her. That was a pretty swift flash there. For real? Oh, we're dead.
Slain. Shut down.
Okay. Well, I guess their AD carry gave us a freebie. Alright, well, Fifi should be able to take this tower, right? I guess I shouldn't have gone that last step there.
I am a lion.
PhD in psych. Hey, cool, man. I'm glad you're like, yeah. Hey, college is great. I think it is.
On my side.
There's just a lot of kind of excitement. Everyone's kind of at this sort of transitional moment, a lot of people in their lives, so it's kind of fun. She's still here. That's interesting.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
How did Lux get over here? What just happened? She was here and threw her ult, I guess, and then walked through here and warded everything. Okay, well, I got bamboozled there. I mean, most of success in college is just time management. It's just budgeting time to do your work, and that's showing up to class, and if you're confused, ask questions. That's pretty much it.
What's going on?
Shut down.
Well, I guess at least Fiora got some free farm up there to kind of catch up, but I really got like 2 or 3 kills off of that. I probably shouldn't have even tried to fight her. She's so strong right now. I should have just let Zaya die. Holy shit.
Men?
I was hoping Zed might turn around and try to make a play.
Here comes the heat.
Shit. This Lux is gonna stuff me.
Again tomorrow.
I always do.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Do you love me because I'm beautiful? Sexy.
Holy shit. Damn, I couldn't even jump there fast enough. Just got obliterated.
can do this.
Hey, I know that.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's definitely maybe God, this is so hard. Maybe I do have to just go for Knight's Vow here. A lot of it's definitely doable. I don't think a lot of classes are so challenging, like you just can't even comprehend them. But it's just, you got to put in the time to study stuff. Just make sure you're on point. Please sense blind. Yeah. And we're kind of all getting smacked. We can maybe win. It's just Master Yi just makes everything so much harder when you're behind. Nice, congrats, Les. I really want to punish this E forward Ezreal, but Fifi, I mean, she's kind of catching up, sorta, kind of.
What are those things the star
She's about to die to E though. Cap.
Those cool super rogue star things. I want a blue one.
Anywhere not here. That's where.
Okay, nice. I don't know how Fifi got out of it. She just walked out, I guess. He doesn't have anything that gives him movement speed, I suppose, and that Trinity Force just let her be faster.
What I want. No star.
Yeah, I don't like the 1v9 champs either. I like stable champs where you have plenty of opportunities to outplay.
What's with the accent?
Trying something new. Do you like it?
No.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. We're starting to come back in.
An ally has been slain.
Oof. Wow, they're all there.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You're pushing yourself too
It has to be done.
She's at 4 levels. Really, like, they honestly, like, legit need to remove experience off of kills. Because, like, it's too much. Like, getting all that gold is enough. Like, why do they need extra levels?
I was definitely talking about
Get him, Fifi! Use your ults, guys. What the? Okay. I guess that worked out. I feel like they could have used those earlier. Maybe they were on cooldown until very recently. Can they compare? I don't think they compare. They're on the wrong side of the map, but I think we can get a tier 2 off of it for sure. Okay, it feels like we might be turning the tables here.
Your team has
Let me
destroyed
grab a
a
control
turret.
ward off of that.
When Zaya and I were abandoned on a desolate planet, I realized something.
Oh, that Blitz
I
buff
don't
was
like
live
being
right
alone.
now.
Oh, the spiky space
I think it's
squids are the
fine.
worst.
Blitz should have the best hook. I mean, because that's all he is. Shit, they might.
Down.
That's fine. We got him stopped. Holy shit, the Irelia. Can they just delete Irelia from the game?
Triple kill.
Like, they just never can get that champion right. She's so
An ally
stupid.
has been slain.
Yeah, the Blitz change is live.
An ally has been slain.
How do you like me today?
More than yesterday, less than tomorrow.
Alright, if we can kill her before they get that much more help coming in.
I love you.
Okay. Is Lee just AF, just really late? No. Alright, well we might be able to stall him out there.
Doing the right thing was boring. I'm way more fun now.
No, I think Fiora's fine. I mean, I don't think any one particular person on our team is doing, like, that poorly. Like, I'm not doing that well either. We're just getting, I don't know, they're just beating us up early, but we're starting to kind of get back in the game.
Never walk into a trap unprepared.
Just that Irelia is just fed as hell. And it's just the Yi and the Irelia, really, and that's just the thing, is the champs are just so strong right now. But we do have Lissandra to help out with Yi.
Your team has destroyed the
Can Fiora beat her? I don't know if Fiora can beat her.
Gotta rest.
They might be rotating over there too. Maybe not, but...
Everyone.
Oh, they all went top.
An ally has been slain.
That was if a Stylin fell down.
Chows!
It's freaking deleted though. Not a lot. I mean, the Lux is just smacking me this game.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Randuins. They don't have anyone that has crit,
An ally has been slain.
right? What else would he be getting with that?
Watch out.
Like, Randuins is a really bad buy unless they have critical strike and none of them crit, right? Do any of Zed's abilities crit? I don't think so. I think it's Talon that has the crit on his ability. Yeah, I would just go Death's Dance. Like, you really should be getting a flat armor item like that, or like Sterix or something. He doesn't have any kind of lifesteal, thank God. Zaya's got a few items now, so he might be able to fight him.
I must know their every move.
We gotta go. Lee, come on. Lee AFK? I don't know. We gotta go though. Okay, now here he comes.
Thank you, honey.
Good guys.
Come on, Locks, miss a Q. Okay.
Has been slain.
Okay, well, they split up.
What's that? What's going on?
Can we come up here and get this? Why can't he at least just go for, like, he could have Q'd and at least killed the Yi. Just Q in and kick him when I knock him up. I mean, what's the point in going over there if we're not gonna do it? Like, we need to do it before the Zed rotates up from Dragon. I think if he would have, like, Q'd the Yi, who was standing still because I knocked him up, and then just comboed the Q and kicked him, he would have had him. Like, he doesn't have any armor, he doesn't have GA. Like, maybe Irelia kills us both after that, I don't know. But, like, I think that's a risk we gotta take there. I mean, maybe not, but... I mean, he's been, like, hyper-aggressive the entire game, and just all of a sudden he went full bitch mode there. To get a little... put a little spice in the language there, but, like... Where was the team? I don't know. Some people had to stay bottom. I think that Lee and I were enough to deal with that because they have a huge Baron debuff on them. Like, they're probably taking like 20% more damage. And Lee can one-shot the Master Yi. And then I think we had enough tools. Like, we have enough mobility and stuff to like get around the Irelia, I feel like. Yeah, I think if they get that Baron, then it's going to be really hard to deal.
Thanks, babe.
We still have some chances here, though. Yeah, that was our chance for a 2v2 at Dragon, where we get the jump on them while they have a Baron debuff. And while Yi doesn't have a GA, so... I don't know. I mean, maybe that was the wrong... Maybe I should have pinged it. I pinged it a lot. So, like, what he was trying to do probably was just go for a steal, and he didn't want to fight because he thinks Irelia is scary, which is true, but... I don't know. Like I said, I think we could have killed him, potentially. Yeah, I mean, I think we could have at least killed the Yi. I think we maybe could have beaten the Irelia too. If one more person came, we definitely could have beaten him, but... I think there was one person that started to come up with us and decided not to. Okay, we need to try to fight while Irelia's not here. I need to buy. Shit. Oh my god, the buffer. Whoa, what? Oh my god, the triple kill from that head. I have like 30 keys and no chests, I think. Oh well, at least we kind of came back in there. I think we really needed to kill him and like stop him from getting that last Baron. How many keys? So I've got... I don't even want to create all of them. Oh, does it lets me do them all at once? Okay, thank God. It used to make you go through individually. No chests, need to work out more. Yeah, I heard that. I definitely heard that. Ugh. My wife said I'd probably put on a little bit of weight because I haven't been sleeping enough. Apparently sleep affects like different hormone levels that regulate like weight or something. You would think that like not sleeping, you'd be more active, your body would just be like on more so that you might actually lose weight, but apparently that's not what really happens. Honor 5 are like tokens. It's not a reward, it's a token that you get, and you can spend it on the different rewards they've given so far. So you can get the Warwick, or there's like one other one, and there's a couple of chromas for it. That's an interesting couple of sentences to put together there, Lev. Lack of sleep actually kills your metabolism, not including the pink.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Toaster started talking to me. Well, we've got the scaling crew here. Guess we'll just do Rakan. I don't know what their jungler is. If they pick Kha'Zix or something. I don't know if 8 is entirely necessary. I think 7 or 8 is what's recommended, but... Okay, well, if we can execute, I think I kind of like our comp. So the reason that very high elo people max Q is because every single trade in lane matters a ton. And they can count on their 80 carries to actually help them trade. But like in Platinum, you know, I'd say well over half the time your 80 carry won't trade properly. Because there's really no point in going like really aggressive and like sacrificing other opportunities that you have in order to go for the most aggressive laning build if you're either not killing people or forcing them out on your own. And I just think if you Q-max Rakan, you're completely hurting your mid-game a ton because Q really kind of sucks outside of the laning phase. You're giving up your W. You're giving up your shield. And so unless you're like really gaining a big advantage early, then it's not going to be worth it to do that. So if you go for something like Spell Thieves into Q-Max Rakan, you damn well better either kill them or force them out of lane early. You know, if they're going super aggressive on you too, and you try to go something that's too passive, then, you know, your AD carry might get zoned off a farm. But if they, so that's just what it is. It's like you have to match the aggression, and it's super aggressive with everyone making, like, you know, just really aggressive trades in the bot lane. In Platinum, that's not the case. Like, it's such a risk that your AD carry is going to sit there and just farm off and kind of be a turkey. And that's not always the case, but sometimes. Similarly, the enemy is not going to pressure you as hard. So I think it's wiser to go for mid-game on Rakan. Go for your W's so that you have better rotations, you have better team fight presence. That's also why I go for coin. It's just, I want my wards faster, and I want the guaranteed gold later on. But yeah, I mean, that's just pretty much it. It's like, it's the most aggressive laning build, the Q max. Q heal does not increase with level, no. That's strictly based, or it increases with your level, but not the amount of points that you put into it. If I was gonna hit him with that W, maybe I didn't need to ignite there. I'm not sure. I think he still had his flash, although I'm not sure. So that's partially why I just ignited. He may have flashed out. Yeah, he flashed out. Support Shakos. I can't explain that one. I haven't seen that many support Shakos. Yeah, so Q basically lowers the cooldown by a little bit. As you put points into it, and it increases the damage that you do when you hit it, but it does not increase the amount that heals. The amount that heals only increases by your champion level. If it increased the amount that you healed, then I might be tempted to take it more. But right now, it only increases damage. And really, if you're going to go for that, if you're going to go for the high-end early game for Aston, you got to kind of go for the total package, I think. You're going to want to go for Spell Thieves. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can work on Rakan. Not all top-end Rakans do max Q. There are a lot of them that will max E. I think maxing E might actually be... So they might get 3 points of Q in lane and then switch to maxing E.
I always do.
Can we go with this? With her? I think we forced their heal, I'm pretty sure. I heard a heal in there. I didn't have my ignite, but... Hey, what's up, Sammy? If you lose lane, you normally can't influence, I assume is what you meant. Can't influence the game. Yeah, that's true, but I don't think with Rakan you're really going to lose the lane that much. Well, like I said, like, everything has a cost, and with Rakan there are so many different choices you can make, like, that you can play for lane, or you can play for mid-game. I've tried the Q. It does work sometimes, but it just feels really bad in the mid-game if you're not, like, very far ahead. The thing is, the W gives you the same amount of damage for an all-in as the Q does. And it has more utility. So, like, all that you're really losing out on by not maxing Q is the poke. Because your all-in damage is going to be about the same. Because they've buffed the W several times to give it more damage. Okay, that was a pretty clever little bait. Graves might kill top for that. Why are people playing Pantheon middle? People think Pantheon's good. I don't know. I disagree. I don't like him. I mean, like, I've seen some games where he can be effective, but I just don't like that style of champion in solo queue where it's like you have to pressure early or you just lose most of the time. I do that with Zyra sometimes, but I think Zyra still has like some okay utility late game. But like Pantheon's just feels like he's just almost worthless if he doesn't get really far ahead early. God, he's still here? Okay. Thank God. He was like 1 pixel out of tower range there. It's a huge wave.
That's what we talked about.
And Graves is covering top too. That was a really good rotation by our team. I'm out. I'm out.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe Fiora is really bad right now. I don't know. I feel like Fiora can be good. Maybe it's just a bunch of people that don't know how to play her. I mean, she really can. It's like a split pusher, you know. But she's not that great at team fighting, and a lot of it comes down to how good you are on riposte. Like, I really haven't been a big fan of the Q, like, fully max on Rakan almost ever. But even 3 points in lane, like, when that build was really good was, you know, back when Scorch did more damage and you would run Scorch and Airy on Rakan.
Never mind.
Headed to ya.
They healed also, right?
An ally has been slain.
Holy shit. How long is the CC? How did I get stunned for 3 seconds? Was it Jen? 3 seconds. I should have had at least 10% CDR.
Slain. Double kill.
Because Pantheon didn't even stun me.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Well, that's annoying. I should have flashed the Sona ult. I thought I was going to be able to E back out, but that, like, the Jhin, they buffed him a while ago to where he has like a 2-second root now. trying to stop him from backing so Cassio gets like more farm.
Be safe. They ain't here.
Rampage.
Come on, dude, we could have cut him off.
Your team has destroyed.
I don't know. Maybe Mercs. Maybe on the Mercs, but
It's not that I completely
I think you, you know, mobility boots are just so good, like, on most supports. You just need to get around. Because basically, like, mobility boots translate into a lot more experience because you're just going to be around CS more because you can rotate faster. So really, you're going to be down like an extra level or two, I feel like, by the end of the game if you don't if you have mobility boots. Well, we're getting camped, but the other lanes are doing really well.
I wouldn't get to hear
Shit! What the fuck stunned me? Seriously? I'm getting so freaking aggravated with these stuns. What was it? Did I get stunned by his little thing? I don't think I got stunned by that. I could have ignited her and killed her too. I was just so tilted that I got stun locked for like 5 seconds again. Was it Jin? I didn't even think that Echo hit me. Well, that's frustrating. Echo's bubble stun me for like 2 seconds or whatever it is these days. Okay, I thought I avoided it, but... I did flash. I tried to flash E to Zaya, but I was like a half a second too late because I was stunned for 20 seconds. I gotta go the Tenacity. This is like twice where if I had gone the Tenacity rune, I probably would have lived and I would have secured that kill if I went Presence of Mind Tenacity. I'm trying out the Nimbus Cloak build here, but
An enemy has been slain.
feels bad. I think we're 0-2 tonight.
Yeah.
We got kind of a late start. So we started off in the promos and we lost both promo games. Although I think at least, yeah, one of those games was actually pretty good. We lost it, but we were starting to make a comeback, so we had chances. It's a pretty good game. Dude, don't walk there. Like, just... Why would he not just wait 3 seconds for me to clear that so they don't have intel on him? Yeah, it's forever on the Echo. Like, they gave it an extra half a second. I mean, it is difficult to land.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be getting hit by Echoes. Like, most of the stuff is avoidable, other than, like, Sona's ult is probably going to hit me when I go in.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey, thanks, friend.
Rampage.
I guess let's go with this. What's up, Paula Street? I haven't really figured out a good thing into Thresh that I like to play right now. I know Zyra's really good, but I feel like the meta,
What would you do if I died?
if they have assassins, it's bad. I can win versus Thresh. It's about 50-50, I think. Depends on how good the Thresh is. I've tried the other side of that matchup, Thresh against Rakan. It is not as easy as it seems. Like, you have to be really quick with like your flay timings.
What we have is greater than some humans.
What? Why are you running? If she would have just run to me, I could have saved her. She misclick on her minimap or something?
Thanks, babe.
Okay, so Zeke's on Rakan because it gives you some survivability. And you're going to get in close anyways. And your ult holds people still. So it allows them to... your 80 carry to land a bunch of auto attacks with the Zeeks. And because you're already close, then usually you can keep a slow on them too. So it's really hard for them to run away.
I think scars are sexy.
Okay, I'll get to work.
Yeah, so it gives out nice offense to your 80 carry, but then it also gives you some defense that you need as Rakan a lot of times when you go in.
Good. Where are they?
So yeah, it's just kind of like a perfect item for Rakan. The only other item I would consider starting is maybe Athene's, if they have like an AP bot lane. Maybe, it's not even always a given now. Okay, that was kind of awkward.
Enemy killing spree. Triple kill. Enemy double kill.
Okay. Cassio is pretty strong. I wouldn't rush Shirelia's. It is very nice on him, but a lot of times you can do better than that. I don't know. I mean, it's not like you can't win with it. It's just like it just feels a little more situational to me.
Legendary. Double kill. Shut down. An enemy is dominating.
Yeah, we kind of got outplayed by the Fiora. I was trying to wait on her to use her riposte or riposte because I thought she was just gonna riposte my W if I tried to W her, but she never really bit. We didn't have a way to force her to use it. Yeah, Cassio just let her get too close. I mean, she used her W too early and didn't kite. And I didn't have ult. If I had ult, it would have been, we definitely would have crushed her, obviously, but...
Pay attention to me.
God, she's 9 and 6. Wasn't she 1 and 4? I'm gonna try to play around this Graves. So I'm up like 500 gold right now on Sona, who has Spell Thieves.
I think we got a problem.
Think or no?
No, you got a problem?
Sona also doesn't have a completed like real item though, because she upgraded her ward item. And I've almost got, I'm like 1.5 items. Like, I'm getting pretty close. Can we get over there? I guess we're just gonna pressure T2. Alright. Good lord. That snake. S-N-E-K. Yeah, I love Cassio, man. I think Cassio's great right now. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a troll Rakan ult or a troll Rise ult or not. I thought maybe he was going to ult us into their Nexus. I'm always like very skeptical to use the Rise ult. Love that title. Stylin on some kids, that's right. Taking them to fashion school. Snack. I gotta give it to her for the, No, I still do precision. I was just trying out Nimbus Cloak on that one because I didn't think they had that much CC. And I was wrong. Yeah, I think precision feels a lot better. Guardian's just so OP though. Like I really want to do something like either Predator or Electrocute Rakan with like Ulti Hunter. I mean, I could rush like Proto Belt, but I just feel like that'd be troll. I don't know. I just really want like Ulti Hunter plus Precision at the same time. Like I just want my ult to be on like a 20-second cooldown. Okay, let me get a let me just swing by the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Let me see. I think we're what 80 something, 90 something. 88 LP. Okay, let me update it here. Well, because a normal, like, I know how to play Rakan, but, like, the normal / viewers game, you know, it's not a good judge of, like, whether or not it would work in Platinum, I don't think. Like, normal's viewer games are just kind of for, like, learning mechanics and just kind of, like, learning what to do in different situations and things like that. I think for very nuanced sort of differences in runes and items, I need to play against similar skill level people. I mean, maybe I could try it out, but I don't like to do, like, my main thing on Viewers Night games, too. I like to try something different, because people see enough for con. Okay, but I'll be back in a second. Then we'll get some more. I mean, hey, if someone wants to donate for a duo with Lev game, we'd probably do that. Do you think the same learning experience from a norms rather than a ranked match? It depends on how strong you are on the champion. You know, if you know the champion really, really well, then you're probably not going to get as much out of a normals. But if you're first trying to learn a champion, you know, if you're trying to learn matchups, you know, you're trying out, you're just not sure which items to go or something like that, you know, I think norms can help you if you have sort of a low to moderate experience with a champ. But if you have a high level of experience with the champ, I don't think it'll do that much for you. Wait, you're asking how much would I have to duo with you? Or how much would he have to donate to get me to duo with Lev? Is that what it is? I mean, we talking about a ranked game? If it's like a ranked game, I don't know, just like 10 or something, it's probably fine. If it's normals, 10 would be alright. Okay, I'll be back in, we'll keep us in queue, but I'm gonna grab my coffee drink. Well, I'll wait till the queue pops, and then I'm gonna go refill my coffee drink. Flex is basically the same as normals. I don't know. You're gonna be playing against organized people in Flex a lot of times, which is different. I mean, I'll do it for less than 50. Sure. Give you the mod discount. Oh my gosh, this is actually going to take the full 3 minutes? What? Sadie, you need to calm your body. I'm going to get the chains. You want me to get these chains? You want the chains? She's scared of those chains for some reason. I know, but that's too high. I don't think he'd donate that much. I mean, I appreciate you trying to upsell me a little bit, but you know, there's a certain level. Some people go way over the top, but oh, are those two different things? Yeah, I mean, I agree. There should be pre-game reports. If you dodge a game, I think you should be able to dodge it through the client. There should be a button that says dodge. You shouldn't have to log out of the client to do it. And if you do dodge, then it should offer you the option at the end. Like, it should show you an end screen or something that says you dodged. You lose so much experience. Would you like to report somebody? Because you're already losing LP for the dodge, so people wouldn't just be using it randomly. And you wouldn't have to report if you don't want to, but you could leave a report and explain, hey, this person was trolling, and it would like have the chat log during the lobby, and it would show like the pick order, like someone could go through and watch the pick order. The problem is that's like not, well, you can do it for end game, so I don't know why you can't do it for pre-game, but I think there should be that, and there'd be a lot less trolling. Anyways, I'll be back in a second. Sammy. You feeling good, Sammy? You kind of feeling... Did you forget to puff puff pass? Did you just hold on to the whole thing? Wait, what the hell? Cast it in top lane or something? I don't know, whatever. Let's go Rakan. Against Blitzcrank, like, I really did enjoy playing the Janna and the Soraka, but...
Let's dance.
Okay, I think we have a free dodge. We're at 88, right? So I really hope this dude's like a one-trick Ezreal. Because we might have double tier, which means we're going to lose 2 lanes, potentially. I think it's pretty good on Darius. I guess, he's not that good on Vi. I guess we can do it. What do we... Okay, we're against Blitz. We'll go double. I mean, you can play whatever you want, Gray. It's... Are you just saying that? I mean, yeah, people are free to play whatever you want, but people are also free to not, you know, to not be pleased. If they think that you aren't, like, 100, that you're playing for fun instead of playing for real. Doesn't feel like it's this late, but it kind of is. Klepto Soraka. I mean, in certain matchups, if you're going to have a pushover bot lane, you could maybe do that. It's just there aren't a lot of, like, super easy lanes. I mean, maybe if you're against, like, Janna Ezreal or something. Like, the supports, at least, a lot of people are playing, like, very aggressive supports right now. Many of the 80 carries aren't that great early, but...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Self-control is for star nerds. I choose fun.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. You know, people, you know, it's their game. You can do what you want. I don't think people should be, like, perma-banned from the game instantly if they try something for fun in ranked. But I do think that most of the time it's really nice etiquette to at least practice it some in normals.
Minions have spawned.
You know, before you play it.
Dancing between the rules.
I mean, occasionally, you know, I'll play stuff that's not necessarily, like, mainstream, but usually I'm pretty close. Hey, Lee. It really depends. Like, roaming is very, very situational. Very situational. And it also depends on how badly your AD carry's losing. You know, if your mid lane's losing too, then there may not be a point to roaming. Because you're giving up experience, usually to roam. It also depends on which support you're playing. Like Thresh, things like Thresh and Rakan obviously are going to roam a lot better than something like Soraka. But yeah, like, in theory, if your AD carry is, like, not doing super well, it also depends on what part of the game it's in. If the towers are down, then you should definitely, like, you should almost always gravitate towards mid if your bot tower is down. But if it's still up, you know, sometimes it's worth it just to keep the tower up. A little bit longer, just to, like, help your top laners stay in a 1v1 situation. But it's just very, very situational. It's hard to say. But in general, that is an option that's available to you if you think you're going to be able to do something better for your team elsewhere. Then maybe do it. I very rarely recommend full-on abandonment, though. Like, maybe roam more often to see if you can make plays mid. If you look like you have good opportunities, but number one, if you full abandon, also, then they could just tilt and just like AFK. So that's always a risk if you do something unorthodox like that. But she's gonna have her spell shield, and Sivir's obnoxious. Okay, she just like randomly ran back. That was almost really bad. Oof, almost.
An ally has been slain.
Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break. Used to be a square, then darkness.
An enemy has been slain. Rampage.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Darius putting in some work. Darius is laying some pipe, man. He's piping that TF.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for that.
I'm trying to get her to use her spell shield. I think should be able to get that. Okay. Yeah, they didn't get any gold for that. They didn't get any plate gold because they didn't touch the tower, so I'll take that. When I have my ult, I can get through the spell shield, because when I ult the Sivir and then W, the ult will knock off the spell shield, and then the W will still knock her up. Okay, he just lost his mind. You lost, boy? God. They need a redneck Rakan skin. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, we got bamboozled. I was out of mana. If I had a fairy charm, I'm pretty sure we win that. Because I probably would have had a couple hundred more mana at this point.
Being bad is so good.
Shut down.
About to ooh-woo these kids.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
About to hit them with the poggers. She blocked me.
Has been slain.
She had her ult. Well, this was going alright down here. And then... ... Am I dead? I might be dead here.
You have been slain. Executed.
That gave me half a level of experience off of her dying near me. What is that experience? How much experience is that? That's like 400 experience.
But you can wear it like a
That's way too much.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That's ridiculous. That's like more than 4 waves of experience. I guess I should have autoed her. I thought I touched her somewhere in there. I guess not.
It's that the light.
Now she wants to ult to try to chaos the Vi there.
Very good with your
Slain enemy.
push this up a little bit so maybe he can get into this bush. Oh, he getting it. Oh, that man gonna get it. Holy shit. Did she get a heal? No, he got her. Oh, shit. Come here. Damn it. I went too far. I was hoping we'd get the resets. Yeah, it was too hard. I was just thinking if I shielded him and he could make it through that gold card, since he still had his ult ticking, maybe we could turn it around and do something crazy. But that was a little ambitious. A little ambitious. I should have just stayed on the tower and just taken another plate.
Riku, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
So he's this evil Rakan, but he saved this little bird. Is that what the story is? Did we get dragon or they? Okay, we got dragon. So, Lev, who are you going with? You going with Garen, Darius, Jarvan, or Ezreal? Which one is your spirit animal? My wife would probably go for Heimerdinger. She says she likes nerds and weirdos. I asked her which one am I. She said no comment. I said that's right, I'm a jock. I thought I saw someone else there. That's why I didn't go on him immediately. I thought there were at least 2 people there, so I was trying to be a little more cautious. I'd be going for Urgot. Alright, thanks Jason, I appreciate it. Do a lot of things with all those legs.
Forget my name. The Lord of Darkness, the Prince of Evil, the Emperor of Hotness.
Rakan's just always yapping about something.
Watch it. He travels fast.
Oh my god. Oh, this Ezreal for real? Oh god. See you, bud. I'm out. Oh wow, what the? Okay, my bad. Guess I should have stayed with him. This guy's like 1v3.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
What is that emote? I don't know. It's some kind of like worried dog emote or something.
Most good guys just kidding themselves.
Okay, that's warded.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Holy shit. Wow, real? How did we get murdered so hard? I still don't understand how we lost that. We got the jump on them. Did Vi ult the Blitzcrank when he had Aftershock active? That's like the only thing I can think of. Because I feel like somebody should have died when I engaged and Vi had her ult plus full combo.
I am alive.
I feel like we shouldn't have lost that. Ezreal hit everybody with that ult too, I'm pretty sure. And then he like full comboed. So did they both just like all in blitz or something?
I do what I want. No starting. Say the same.
That's fine.
So hot.
I thought there was pretty... I mean, okay, maybe there wasn't fall... I don't know. I thought that they followed up pretty quickly, but maybe I just saw it wrong.
Whoa! I saw stars for a second. Some dark, very evil-looking stars.
Rakan is so yappy. Where'd I get the dog emote? I'm not sure. I may have gotten it out of a box. I've gotten everything. I have never purchased an emote. So all of those have been free one way or another.
I only believe in myself. And
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Babaka!
Ace.
I like the Babaka one. That's the coolest looking one, but I feel like it's kind of aggressive. I think that means like idiot in Japanese or something. I think it calls it like war or something like that. Yeah, Ezreal's doing pretty well. Or no, it's like the horror or something. Hell yeah, leveled up, baby. I see. So it's like embarrassed more than stupid. If I said that to my wife, she'd just smack me and say, "You're damn right, now kiss the ring." She'd hold her ring out. Force me to kneel. Where's this? I don't remember what the dog is called. Uwu emote. I'm still not entirely sure what Uwu means. Okay, what is this? Such war. Okay, that's what it's called. Kiss the ring. Oh, that's what uwu means? Okay. Blitzcrank Stomper. I like that. I like some of these tags they throw up there. That's a small sample size, but... That person's main is me, and he picked Blitzcrank? Seems a little different. Different.
Let's dance.
What am I gonna get if I look this up on Google? Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see. So those are the eyes. It's like anime eyes with a W. Sort of smile. Okay. With Pepe. Pepe Uwu. Some of this might be getting a little graphic. Some of these images. Looks like it might mean something else too. Maybe I should not scroll down much further. Hope you got safe search on. Saying anything anime related can be not safe for work. What are we against bottom? Braum? I'm kind of liking second wind more than bone plating. Like, it puts out some decent healing in the laning phase. I feel like it usually gives you at least a few hundred healing in lane. And it can't be abused as, like, bone plating. I feel like it just gets wasted, like, 80% of the time. Like, it's really good when you need it for an all-in, but half the time they just trigger it off of just randomly auto-attacking you, and you don't even use most of the plates. And the first attack isn't blocked. It's only subsequent attacks. So, like, sometimes it literally doesn't block anything. KDA Kaisa Prestige. That was the first Prestige skin. It's like an extra little money grab. God King Darius. Lev, I don't think you ever answered us. Is it Darius? Who's the true daddy? Is it Darius, Garen, Jarvan, or Ezreal? Who are you ghosting? Who are you swiping right? Is that the right terminology?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Monkas.
It's not that
Nice.
I completely lost my sense of hope. It's that the light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
I think Darius is just too much man, you know? I just don't trust myself around him. That's right. That's a good answer, Lev.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair. Ooh, inside.
do that app crap.
Minions have spawned.
Barely know how to use Discord. Nice. The true daddy is Poppy. Hey man, it's 2019. That could be the case. Now, this combination, although, you know, Braum is kind of a meme right now, like, they can still do a lot of damage early on. Like, that stun walk with Lucian is pretty, like, that can be real. So, just a Yordle with a hammer. People love those types of characters, man. Like, stout characters with a lot of armor and a little sass. People love it, man. I swear, in like Total War, like people love dwarves. Like that's, I get more requests for dwarf stuff than anything else. And Poppy, I guess, is like League's sort of version of a dwarf. And Ornn. Yeah, Ornn's like a ram though, but he's kind of like a dwarf. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I probably am. I think there were probably like at least 5 of my students that were sick with something. And I'm running on like no sleep, so I probably got a suppressed immune system. Sitting close to him, talking to him. Probably gonna get a little something, something. They need more like just like straight evil skins. I think a lot of people don't have, like, there aren't that many sort of skins like that, but this is like supposed to be evil Rakan, but it's not even really that evil. But I guess Rakan's always kind of a jokester.
First blood.
Wow. Level 4 Zed roam bottom. And then they get first blood top. Okay.
Self-control is for starters. I choose fun.
You don't have any mana. Don't run forward.
Double kill.
He's gonna come back with a Bill's water, and we're gonna have tier.
cloak is woven from the whispers of starfields.
They had like an evil Tom Kench like custom skin.
And it swishes.
I don't know. I kind of wish they would allow like custom skins that like people could purchase in the store. I mean, maybe they don't want to open it up like that to the community, but it'd almost be like a mod where someone could develop a skin and try to sell it. And then, you know, Riot just takes whatever, you know, 60% of the money or something, and the other maybe even more than that. Maybe they keep 80% of the money and give the person who designed the skin 20%. It'd be a really easy way to get a lot of skins out there pretty quickly, but it would cut into their margin some, and there might be some problems, I guess, with quality control. I don't know. Crowdsourcing skins, I think, could be pretty interesting now. You'd obviously have to have people review it to make sure it meets sort of the guidelines, but... I know, but, like, it's a third-party program. It'll probably get you banned for using it. Kale seems like it could actually be a pretty good pick in his head. Can we get Water Dragon? Can we get Water Dragon? Yeah, Water Dragon's important. Is this dude trolling? Like, jump? Okay. He messed up his jump or something? Hashtag promos.
Can't kill evil. You can wear it like a sweet cloak.
I don't know how like nobody died there. Like, how did the Nunu not like get evaporated? Or the Zed, did the Zed die at least? I mean, we just killed 2 people and had huge pressure bot, and we didn't kill. I mean, part of the reason we didn't kill it fast enough is because Zach screwed around and didn't get in the pit for like an additional 5 or 10 seconds. Like, I can only assume, I heard him charging up his jump, but I can only assume he just missed his jump over the wall or something. He's gonna have a full blade. I'm gonna have to go maybe try to roam middle. Maybe, but like, I don't know. Kind of hoping that Kale Kale's died once there. I don't know. Kind of going to be very reliant on the Kale this game to win, I think. Maybe in team fights with Darius plus me, we can do something, but... Holy sh... Tier is so profoundly weak. The tier build. How much AD does this have right now? 24. I guess it's 60 attack damage. She should have ulted me. I mean, I guess the Kaisa was in danger too. Dude, like, we know they're there! I just pinged it. Come on, man. Alright. It's like, you know Zed's there, right? Like, 100%. Even if Zed's not there, you know the other two goons are there. Yeah, every lane's losing, basically. Mid's, like, kind of even. But... we just overstayed early and gave him that double kill, and that was a huge problem. Well, we gotta get some plates here, dog. So this Zed gets back up here. Damn, if I just stayed in that bush, maybe. Do damage, Kaisa? Holy shit, how many potential autos did she cancel there? Oh my lord, right? Like, she just started freaking out and ran away. It's like, just auto attack. Like, you're not getting away from him. Seriously? Alright.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool. The stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs in space, revolving endlessly.
What just happened? Okay, yeah. We're about to get outplayed, probably. They're just better at pretty much every position. The Kale's like doing alright, but the Kaisa is just unspeakably bad, and it looks like this Darius is pretty rough too. it's possible they could still screw up. I guess. We're about to get flanked by Fifi and... Kale's so scared, like, could she not have turned around and, like, while she ulted at least, auto-attack the Nunu? Like, she used her ult on herself and then ran away, like, she didn't even auto-Nunu. I think people are just really scared because they don't know how their champs work, like, this game. Like, that's kind of what it's feeling like. We do have, with Zach and Darius, oh, there we go. We do have a really good team fight. So, yeah, maybe if we just all group up like that. Which, oh, you can't auto? Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good point. Maybe she could have autoed a lot first and waited until she was below 80% health before she ulted. I mean, maybe she thought that he was just going to one-shot her. I don't know. Who's fed? Zed, Fiora. Yeah. I'm going to go Redemption, actually, because it seems like our best bet is team fighting. We've got like a couple of sort of tanks. Did we get any of them? We didn't get any.
Good guys, just kill themselves.
Did they use any ults or anything? We just gotta stall them until Zach comes back up, I think. Kale doesn't have her ult. So I can get him to chase me a little bit. I think we're gonna lose it though. Oh, she ulted me? So she could have auto-attacked. I don't know. I feel like... I'd have to go back and watch, but I feel like we're losing a lot of DPS from people being scared. And I think it's because they don't know, like, the limits of their champions.
Riku, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
I don't have Kaisa.
My name just called the pure darkness. myself. And
Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, this is like a freaking, like, I don't know, kung fu movie where you see all these bad guys just keep pouring in over and over and over again.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
can't kill evil.
Slain.
Universe tends towards chaos. But you know, evil that looks so hot.
Zach's not here. Zach, get the hell over here. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
need to back. I mean, I have a lot of gold, but at the same time, like, while we have priority mid and Fiora's top, I think we can at least get this tier 2. Yeah, I think getting that's fine. And then backing. Yeah, I'm in all the action this game. Oops, what did I do?
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair. Ooh, I don't apologize for doing my thing.
No, dude. What the? Nobody's here, man. It's actually 2v4 with the support. What is wrong with this guy? Let's just get the free stuff. Of the title. Heck yeah. Trying to see how crazy that looked. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, well the kale helped us out here. jeez. Monka W. Yo, what up, Sammy? Alright, let me swing by the restroom real quick. We'll play this series out. One sec. Alright, we're back. Did you sober up a little bit, Sammy, or you still riding the dragon? Is that what it's called? That might only be for like heroin or something. I don't know. I just like to throw fun-sounding slang out there that I don't know what it means and just kind of figure out. Try to figure out. Try to figure out what it means from people's reaction and context. It's part of the fun.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Riding a tiger. There you go. blind pick. I still am interested in maybe picking like a Janna or something if the circumstances permit, but a lot of restrictions. Are we gonna have the Master Yi? Or is that just like a random Tarek? Wait, I thought... Andrew Johnson? Hold on. Who the hell is Andrew Johnson? I thought it was talking about Andrew Jackson. Okay. Okay, it's just a random Tarek. So, yeah, we can go double armor. Probably just go conditioning, actually. Is it worth to buy champions with RP? I mean, it just depends on the person, I think. You know, for some people it is. You know, maybe they don't have time to... Or they don't want to wait to get the champions they want to play. There are some reasonable I think the packages, especially if you're newer to the game, are a pretty good deal. Like there's one package that's like, I think like $15 that gives you like 20 or 30 champions. That's probably worth. But like, in my opinion, is it worth it just to blind buy a champion for like a 6,300 champion, which is like 975 RP, like $10? Is it worth it just to blind buy a champion you've never played? I would say probably not, but once again, it just depends on your money. You know, if you're on food stamps or something like that, it probably not. But if you're, you know, sitting pretty comfortably money-wise, and you don't mind, like, throwing a little cash, then it's fine. So it just kind of depends on your own financial situation and, you know, just what you value. It does go to support the company and support the game, you know, if you buy it, so there's that. So if you enjoy the game, I think it is nice and courteous every now and then to buy something. I will admit I have not bought a lot in the game.
It has to be done.
I do represent the game. You know, I'm a content creator for it, and so, you know, I give it a lot of press. So that's kind of how I justify my contributions to the game, at least in recent years. Yeah, I think it's nice to support the things that, you know, you enjoy. Oh, we do have the Star Guardian, Zaya and Rakan. But yeah, once again, it's hard for me to answer that, like, because worth is different to different people, you know what I mean? But I do think that most people would probably agree if you're going to buy something and you're interested at all in any of the package champions, then I would buy a package. I think there's a couple of them with like a bunch of like very like old champions that are pretty cheap.
Not saying I told you so.
I think they are, what, are all champions $9.75 regardless of how much IP they cost, or some cheaper? I don't know. I never bought any champions with RP. If they're all the same cost, if you're going to spend money, I would just buy expensive stuff that you can't get with IP, or Blue Essence, I guess, VE as it's called now.
Why?
I didn't see if she has W or not. She hasn't used any mana, I don't think, so. Unless I just missed it looking at the chat. Traded Ignite for Exhaust, and he lost half his health. Oh, okay, there are some super low ones. Okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's up to you. It just depends on how much time you want to spend getting the champs.
I always do.
Yeah, like, general recommendations, I would say package is good, and at least have some experience on the champion before you buy it. I know that early on, even just spending Blue Essence, I just, like, bought some stuff that I thought looked cool that I'd never played. And, like, really expensive ones. Like, I think I bought Vlad really early on in Season 1. And then it ended up, I just wasn't, either I wasn't very good on him or didn't like him, I can't remember, but I just never really used him. I think I bought Shaco really early. So yeah, you know, try to see if you can play something for free on like free week, or especially if it's a Smurf, try to play it on your main first. Wait, who the hell has Ghost? What? Hold on. This guy's Exhaust Ghost? I just noticed that. This Tarek has Exhaust Ghost.
Living the dream.
Holy crap. And we're losing lane to it now. She died with both sums to a ghosted Tarek. Holy Italy, can you get around the ward?
Gems are
An
truly,
enemy has been slain.
truly outrageous.
I guess she just got caught off guard. I mean, Jhin does do a hell of a lot of damage early. Yeah, for me, I got some bills. I already play this game a ton anyway, so, I would probably think I'm just going to eventually get enough. But, if you're in a comfortable financial position, you only play the game for, like, an hour or two a day, then maybe it's worth it just to go ahead and buy a couple of champions that you enjoy. Graves. Should not have had to use flash there. And that's twice we've been lane ganked early, like level 4 by a jungler. It didn't work out either time, but
No, I do not.
interesting. Really wish this Nid would get a bit more aggressive early on. Nid is not like, that's probably one of the most dreaded champions that I could see on my team is a Nidalee.
Most good guys are just killing themselves.
Because she's just so hard to execute. Like, you have to be... It's like just a much harder version of Lee Sin, I think, Nidalee. Because Lee, at least later on, he's got his kick. Like, he can get a bit tankier. Like, he can do something in team fights. He's not great at it, but Nidalee, like, just stone cold does nothing. Like, she has 0 CC.
I think we got a problem.
She has pretty much no guaranteed damage. You have to hit your spear. You just don't do any damage. Whereas Lee, if he's fed enough, even if you miss your Q, you could still, like, flash kick and, have a pretty good chance of doing a lot of damage to somebody. But... fucking way. She's got him, right? Oh my lord. Okay, well. As per usual, I should have just auto-attacked and taken the kill. I think I could have killed him with an auto. I was trying to hand it off to Nidalee. Because no one was there, and then Tarek comes flying in out of nowhere with his shields and stuns and everything. So you just gotta always take those kills, man. Nidalee would have raged at me for it, but... Nidalee is from season 1, yeah.
Being alone with you was very romantic. I want to go back.
But we died.
But we died. I haven't heard their banter back and forth when you have both skins active. Oof. God, this... That's a yikes.
Forget my name, just
Yeah, that's a yikes-a-rooney. Yeah, we did get his flash, but I should have just taken that kill. I thought it was 100% Nidalee was going to be able to get it, but...
Do I make you happy, Rakan?
We're getting muscled by an exhaust ghost Tarek. Yeah, but the thing, Nidalee just has no CC whatsoever, and it's just like extremely reliant on hitting your spear. Nidalee can heal, which is okay, but I just think that she's like the most all-in early game jungler. Like, at least similar, good early game jungler, but at least can dive better, at least has her cocoon at least later on.
How do you like it?
More than yesterday, less than tomorrow.
Your team has destroyed.
Rakan, I did not rescue you from a cold, dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
Are we doing this? Oh.
Killing spree. Killing spree.
Yes.
Shut down.
Yeah, what you know about that smoked pork, Sammy?
Yo,
All about that
Mel.
porkin'.
You thinking about me?
Porkin' will make you feel good. We had turkey bacon because she's a vegan. That's pretty funny.
Yes, I was definitely
definitely talking about you.
Turkeys aren't animals. That's just Illuminati nonsense.
World's gonna burn. Amazing by firelight.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Why is she so bad? She didn't have her ult. I don't know, man. Look, we can win off of other people, maybe, if I just continue to give good vision and we just try to play around Irelia.
So far past redemption, I am in the fun zone. Population Rakan. Safety is boring, Riku. Let's start fighting.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Used to be a squad. Stop. Perfection doesn't exist.
Gotta try to stall.
Double kill.
Thanks, Riku. Real cold.
Beginning to wonder if I should just try out. Since the gen is so fed right now and they have a Graves, like,
We're being evil.
maybe I do just try out Frozen Heart because we don't... I mean, I guess Zeke's is good on Irelia, but I kind of just want the 20% CDR, honestly. So I can make more plays earlier. I don't know about all that, bro. Why would you pink that randomly? They're just gonna give me these wards. They could have pressured me off of it. Not really sure what we're doing. We're trying to run down a LeBlanc. Yeah, the Taric is just ruining this dude's day.
Doing my
Shut down.
There it is. There.
Always forward.
I thought you had to be in the trap, so you're marked when you walk through the trap. Okay.
I am mad because I'm free.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Dancing between the rules.
I'm just gonna show just to scare them a little bit, just so that because they may not know where Irelia is if they're not paying attention. So I just showed just to get them off that tower because they could have probably just muscled that tower down.
That's it.
Another road, another horizon.
Good.
Baby! Baby!
God, it is so expensive to get that item though. Alright, I guess we'll just go with that. We can put that on Irelia.
Brings out my best. On my side.
Damn, I should have had my ult active there. Or my Zeke's active.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, is she getting outplayed and stuff? Really? Really? We're pushing two different lanes right now. We're pushing mid and we're pushing top. And these guys are like, you know what? I think we'll just go ahead and sit in this bush. Let's go ahead and give them tier 2 top. Let the Irelia do whatever she wants mid.
Can't kill evil. But you can.
Dude, Sammy, just like melt down some lard and just get like an IV drip.
How do the stars not even see anything? Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
Hit those spears. Hey, it's a pretty close game. We'll just go ahead and surrender. I mean, what?
So cool.
It's not good that our Irelia has a weak mental because we really need her to like be good this game.
forgot the plan.
We gotta try to win with splitting with Irelia, I guess. I don't know, because this Malphite ult is still gonna really hurt. That's right, Sammy.
Destroyed.
I am
Up the mountain we go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
How do we know if the plan works?
Shut
Still
down.
real life.
Zed! God, we had him if Zed just came over here.
Slain.
Wait, how the hell did everybody die? What? I thought everyone was down there on Irelia. Did she get soloed by somebody? Alright, I guess I should have flashed it. I thought I was gonna W. Be able to get out of it.
Thanks, Riku.
I don't see it.
Heading over.
Has been slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Destroy them. And then laugh in their face.
Wait, why is he moving so fast? What the fuck?
Double kill.
Storm Razor proc, I guess?
Your turret has been destroyed.
What does this build? Death Dance, I guess, next? We just can't really do anything without the Irelia. We just have to keep just running from every fight. Yeah. That's right. Ghost Exhaust Taric, you heard it here first, OP. Our damage is just so low because our comp's just bad. Like, the Nidalee is a massive problem. Zaya's not very good at that champion. The Nidalee's just like complete dead weight. The Guardian part's pretty normal for carry. Oof. Got soloed. Dead or not? Yeah, we're hitting the Taric.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I think Ignite Flash is what you want. Then you can like get your Flash stun. And maybe be able to make an aggressive play. They nerfed the damage on the stun a lot though. The Ghost didn't get him that kill. Xayah got him that kill. Like, they would have had the kill if they had Ignite or Flash. But I mean, he didn't get punished for taking Ghost. Like, the real punishment would be if our jungler actually ganked and he never has Flash. I mean, it should be a free kill every time. Because we can still hit him with everything while he's ghosting. But the Flash, obviously, is much harder to work around. But if your jungler is basically just AFK, if they thought they accidentally picked Master Yi and they really picked Nidalee, I mean, we should have been able to win that lane anyways, even 2v2. Like, there's just really no excuse for Xayah Rakan to lose to Taric, especially a Taric with that build. I don't know. Yeah, you can find a one. I'm sure there's probably a one-trick Urgot support that rushes Seraph's Embrace too. Somewhere in the League universe. I mean, Irelia is just straight AFK. Nah, He is. To be honest, he is. Tarek is a terrible champion right now, unless you're doing like a cheese comp. It's unfortunate. I like Tarek. I mean, it's just his numbers are so low, and he should just get, in theory, if people know what they're doing bot lane, he should just get bullied out hard every lane. So he gets outscaled by most other enchanters, and he has no presence in lane. Oh, you're saying that he is a Tarek one trick that does that every game? I thought you were saying there was like a challenger Tarek one trick that does it every game.
Darkness is the new hotness.
Yeah. I mean, Tarek is good in some like very specific comps, but he should not have been good this time. I mean, let's just pack it up. Let's just go on to the next one. I'm tired. We'll see if we get game 3. I mean, Irelia is AFK, so it's not happening.
Star Guardians wear? Those cool, swoopy, flowy scarf things.
I mean, I'm sure people can win with Tarek. He's just got a lot of problems. Holy crap. Dead, right? Oh my god, how long is that CC? What, was it Jhin? Why did they make Jin's W like a 3-second CC?
I'm pretty dang tired, man. I don't know.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think I need to go to sleep. We made it about 3.5 hours. Got a late start, but I got to catch up on my sleep here. And then we'll get back at it tomorrow. So we'll start off with game 3 tomorrow. Should be able to start on time. Alright, well that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the patch notes I released today. I'll see if I can put out, 1 or 2 tier lists tomorrow, and then I have some guides that are coming up too. But anyways, that's going to be it. Have a good day, and we'll see you by next time.